Hey, that was impressive. Welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about, that was amazing. We're talking about the exploit update over on the Rust console side, and then cars and custom servers next, question mark? Kind of a combination of things here. So again, we're talking about Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between, and I'm Jade Monkey. Okay, so let's go ahead and just cover this one first here. We just got the update over on main branch, not to be confused with public testing branch, testing staging branch. We did get the exploit update fixed. I'm going to go ahead and read these off to you. And since my setup's a little janky, we're just going to look at these really fantastic Fabergé eggs while I read them off, okay? Fixed an exploit, excuse me, sorry, my mic's probably, you'll hear me breathing heavy, right? Fixed an exploit with the heavy armor that didn't restrict vision, slowed down the player or update of inventory stats, so it was basically you could walk around freely and there was no vision restriction. That's been fixed. Fixed an issue with the tool cupboard UI that was showing an incorrect decay and resource requirement. That's good. I don't know if it's fixed over on PTB. Again, we're talking about main branch. Added the ability to fire the hunting bow while jumping. That's pretty hot. And it fixed some issues with the fish flop skin, including a missing preview in the locker and a visual bug that could make the player's feet visible while wearing them. And then we have this is a big one too. It says fixed a bug that let players see through player-made structures for a short time after spawning. That was huge. And this is interesting too, this last piece here. It says remove the tool cupboard stats UI from the top right-hand corner of the screen. That's interesting because that's never existed for us over on the PC side for as long as I've been playing Rust, and I know that was probably more of like a testing thing for them. And honestly, I think it was a bit distracting because you already have that status indicator in the lower right-hand corner. Let's see, yeah, like you can see our overlay here. Okay, so that's what we have so far. So your main branch has been updated, just so you know. And farming update is still cooking over on PTB public testing branch. It is a separate download. I'm just bringing it up because we've gotten a lot of questions, and so that's why I'm putting it out there. And if you've got Deluxe or Ultimate, you already got it. So just go ahead and search for it in the PlayStation or Xbox store. Okay, so speaking of answering questions that we've been getting a lot, custom servers next. We still don't know when custom servers are going to come out, but we do know they've made a lot of progress. We've had a lot of questions about this, so I thought I'd bring it up again. Because we now have electricity, that is a really good sign. But the derivative of electricity is also farming. So I think as this starts to develop, as it starts to get its polish and we get closer to its full release to main branch, I think we're going to hear more about custom servers. Plus, we've kind of seen some little hints to show, I mean, not only the stuff that they've actually showed us, but I think some more inferences that you can make. So I just wanted to say that I think custom servers could be swirling around the Farming 2.0 update, so we'll keep you updated. So since I've already done a video on this, and I don't want to cover this too much, we've got the Rust custom servers coming soon. I'll go ahead and throw that up on the, or in the upper right-hand corner. This really covers a lot of that information. It goes more into depth, but I wanted to touch base on it because we get the question a lot, and I get it, because we're also very excited for custom servers. So we're with you. So we're watching that very, very closely. But more to the point here. So are cars next? So we do know that the next big update after farming is going to be horses. That is going to be our first major transportation for our larger maps, or just transportation in general. We already have the dung mechanic inside of Farming 2.0. If you didn't know, if you're walking around, you'll see it spawn randomly on the ground. It looks like little caramel candies or Tootsie Rolls. It also spawns inside of barrels. I think that's kind of a stopgap until the horses actually hit. But I think more to the point, if you've been playing on PTB, and I mean it all, or even watching any of our live streams, you'll notice that the terrain update is fantastic. But if you kind of look between the lines there, you'll notice that the roads are an awful lot smoother, including the trails. And if we go ahead and bring the map out here, you can see that, well, okay, first of all, let me rewind a second. So cars came out first, and the roads were awful. And this is how it kind of went on PC. Like, they were just testing the modular vehicles. Still a lot of fun, but one of the passes they had to do immediately after, or almost immediately after, the cars came out, I think it was the following month or the month after, they had to really do a pass on the road system because it just wasn't, there wasn't enough room on the roads. They weren't smooth enough. They weren't cohesive. If you look here, they called it the ring road update. If you look, the thicker road goes all the way around the map. Well, if you'll notice, we got the same update on PTB, but we don't have any vehicles. And there is another slotted area potentially for our roadmap that we've seen so far for another update. I have no idea what that could be. I'm just saying it's really good to see the progress and all the items, the update pieces that we need that will usher in vehicles already in the game now, even before we see it or even before they announce it. Also, if you've also noticed, if you've been playing on the PTB, I'm trying to find a junk pile here, but I can't find one. You notice the junk piles got updated as well. That didn't happen until after cars were in. And again, that came with the ring road system, so it's very interesting that we have all these little items. Now, the smoother terrain helps with performance. It also helps with traversal of horses, yes, but if you notice, well, actually back in the PC realm, we got the path update for the horses when that came in, but we didn't get the ring roads until vehicles came in. So, you know what I mean? You don't start to work on those things and put them in unless you're actually ready to pull those things in. Now, as far as when cars are coming, I have no idea. Could it be towards the end of the year? Could it be early next year? I think at the latest it's going to be sometime next year, and I think the earliest would be probably mid to late this year is my guess. But just after seeing all these extra pieces in there, I was like, you know what? It's looking an awful lot like maybe modular vehicles are a lot closer than we think. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll take any mode of transportation for sure. Like, the horses are definitely welcome for sure. We do know that is coming after farming update. But, I mean, how cool would that be if we also got modular vehicles relatively soon, right? And let's not forget, everything we need for modular vehicles is in the game now, pretty much. We've got the electricity. That's one of the dependencies that we've needed. So the fact that that's in there, and then when farming update comes in, and if that's clean enough, I mean, who knows? We could be seeing these cars a lot sooner than you think. So it was just, the more I played the PTB and the more I was talking to our chat and stuff, I was like, you know, I think this is on the cusp, right? They haven't said anything, but like we don't see these things until like the vehicles are ready to go. But anyways, I thought that was kind of interesting. It'd be very exciting. I think anybody who plays this will definitely welcome any mode of transportation. But hey, secretly I want minis. Don't tell anyone. That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted. But hey, I'll take any mode of transportation. Let's be real. So yeah, if you guys are having a good time, be sure to join us on the live stream /videos. If you're out there and you want to start a farming setup and just hit the ground running, because I know it's a bit overwhelming at first, I've got the Rust farming update, or I'm sorry, the Rust farming setup video. Go ahead and have that on the end screen now, if it's not already. I appreciate you guys. Be sure to drop a like and a subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you guys again real soon. Love ya. Bye.